The main mission of Trail King is clear: helping every customer reach success. That's why their trailers are designed to solve real problems one by one. This 13-axle giant was created by the skilled hands at Trail King. First thing that stuns new customers? Its load capacity simply massive, 54,500 kilograms. That's heavier than 14 Ford F-450s. To master a beast of this size and power, automation isn't just helpful, it's key. Trail King's team took things further still, upgrading the auto-leveling feature. Before, activation felt clumsy and slow, now it's done smoothly by remote control. They also improved the turning radius from 30 to 34 degrees wide. We can't wait to see what's coming next. Hopefully, we'll see more of this marvel in future showcases and new videos too. Picture a bus that barely leans in curves, that doesn't dive when brakes are hit hard, that glides over the roughest potholes. Even more, this bus resists the harshest steering jolts, no sudden yanks or pulls. In short, bumps and dips don't shake the steering wheel. That calm confidence comes from the V-Series suspension by Freightliner. Engineers crafted it to help passengers forget every jolt, and drivers to feel none of the wheel's unwanted movement. It was built to endure and perform with bushings lasting up to 240,000 kilometers without any signs of wear or tear. And that's the kind of strength we need for modern-day roads and brutal highways. Created for buses and trucks alike, this tech helps drivers stay in control. It keeps stability firm during turns, and it's so trusted, millions rely on it. Over 2 million vehicles worldwide already use this powerful innovation. But how does such a smart system work? It reads sensor data built into the ride from the ABS to the steering system, then responds to danger before it strikes. It reacts to risks like rollover or skid, and stops them using the brakes and engine. With automatic adjustment on the fly, it adapts to the road and to the load. That means safer travel, no matter where or what you're carrying behind the wheel. That's why it earns our deepest thanks. Blade is more than tech, it's protection. Kyloader is a next-gen system for loading and unloading trucks with speed. It's faster than drivers can sip coffee. No more endless waiting or wasted hours. Now the whole process takes just minutes. Say goodbye to long lines and downtime. With Kyloader in place, you can slash dock usage by 5 times without losing a single ounce of freight movement power. How does it work? The truck backs into a ramp that adjusts its height on its own. Then, strong arms sweep in and grip all the cargo at once, no piece left behind. In this example, just 5 minutes were enough to load 33 full pallets. If every logistics solution worked like this, the world would move at full speed. At Krona, the work goes far beyond vehicles. They build smart commercial machines and parts. Look at the clever idea. Their engineers had a system that transforms how axles behave. On winding roads where grip can be a risk, the driver lowers them to gain more control. That means more wheels on the road when needed and more safety when conditions turn tough. In a video, a Krona expert shares this. When speed crosses 10 kilometers per hour, the system lifts an axle on its own. No driver action, yet the change is instant. All of this runs on air-cushioned systems, where pressure adjusts how the axles move. Even better, lift axle supports are sold separately and fit with no need for teardown. No bolts removed. No long stops on the road. Just smart design that respects your time. And behind it all is the eSmart system, a safety innovation you can rely on. The Hon team is building a bold new propulsion system that's turning heads. It's called the Hypertruck ERX, designed for heavy-duty trucks with smart tech. It blends clean electricity with natural gas. The onboard combustion engine isn't tied to the clutch or gearbox, it's just there to generate power, not move the wheels. But that's just the beginning of the story. It supports over 20 fuel types, including hydrogen, propane, and even ammonia. In city routes, trucks run on battery mode, covering 120 kilometers in silence and clean air. On highways, the generator kicks in again, extending the range up to 1,600 kilometers total. What's your take? Is this the future or just another dream on the drawing board? With the Strapmaster in hand, workers now secure heavy loads 70% faster. That means saving 140 hours each year, an efficiency that speaks volumes. Surprisingly, all it took was one tool. The Strapmaster made all the difference. Now they handle tie-down straps with ease, even those up to 5 centimeters wide. Whether securing loads on massive trucks or fastening gear on compact covered vans, workers operate with far more confidence, less stress, more speed, and greater control. Even more impressive, the manufacturer says using the Strapmaster lowers accident risk. Say goodbye to old-school side mirrors, they're becoming relics of the past. Renault is rewriting the rules of vision by swapping outdated mirrors for smart cams. Now, drivers get a sharp, clear image, no more constant wiping in rain or dust. They've also added angle control via a joystick that's easy and intuitive. These cameras perform brilliantly even when night falls and light is scarce. And with the zoom feature in action, trailer maneuvers become child's play. But here's what truly matters the most: the safety of those we share the road with. A smart side radar now spots pedestrians and cyclists, adding peace to every trip. Renault isn't just tweaking visibility, they're reimagining how drivers own the road. Moves 36 tons in just 3.5 minutes. That's the power of a self-loading trailer. Hammer-E. And this isn't even its most impressive form. In the 110 version, stacking is an added perk, letting workers pile 2 containers with ease, each towering at 2.9 meters in solid height. To make that possible, Hammer includes extra supports. Even better, it safely handles up to 40 tons. And if the customer wants, there's a folding option, perfectly suited for 6 or 12 meter sea containers. And when every inch of length truly matters, Hammer can be mounted straight onto the chassis. Forget those bulky locks and the tedious steps of loading and unloading. The PentaWave system unlocks pallets, crates, and trailer cargo in seconds, requiring just a few simple gestures. It might seem like this tech is too good to trust, but behind PentaWave are 1.7 million kilometers of trials at Death Truck's own facility. If there were an Oscar for this kind of tech, PentaWave would take home a few golden statues without a doubt. Absolutely vital, especially for service road vehicles. They often appear in places no one expects to see them, and many car drivers, lost in their daily routines, almost on autopilot, fail to notice the sudden change. That's when danger strikes, collisions become real threats. To prevent tragedy, the blade system must be activated. This tech prevents a car from sliding under the truck, greatly increasing the survival chance for the unaware. Activating the blade takes only 20 seconds, and below 80 kilometers per hour, it can deploy even while moving. Tests prove blade remains highly effective and reliable, even when a car crashes into it at 110 kilometers per hour. And there's more. You can add the Dr. Air brake system. It slams the truck's brakes instantly if a car crashes. A life-saving combo for any road emergency situation, all developed by the company Knapp and Trailers. The Liquid X liner can carry both liquid and bulk cargo simultaneously, which is beneficial because it reduces the need to drive empty trucks back and forth. But how do you test such an unusual trailer for stability? It's easy when representatives of the German expert organization TÜV get down to business. At the test site, the truck driver performed quite risky maneuvers, and special additional wheels helped avoid capsizing. In the end, the trailer successfully passed all tests and met the required safety parameters. Vision Texas presents a new vision for the future of semi-trailers. Its cab-over design is likely to appeal to truck drivers, who are seated right in the center of the cab. Screens and cameras replace traditional mirrors, making the driving experience even cooler. The cab is more than just functional, it can transform into a rest area and features hidden storage compartments on the sides. This entire setup is tied together by a thoughtfully designed aerodynamic profile, crucial for an electric vehicle. Imagine a truck loaded with groceries arriving at a supermarket only to find no forklifts available. For drivers of trucks modified by Raiseable, this is no problem. They simply step out and use the forklift they've brought along. Raiseable engineers offer two clever solutions for this upgrade. One option stores the forklift inside the trailer, while the other mounts it outside, hanging over the road to save space. Powfinger loaders complement this setup perfectly, with the F3 253 PK model folding compactly while lifting up to 5 tons. Meanwhile, the DAF team is enhancing its trucks with new features. Their latest construction models, XDC and XFC, now come equipped with the rock-free function. What does it do? Imagine a truck gets stuck. By pressing a button, the driver activates a special gearbox mode, enabling clutch control through the accelerator pedal via the kick-down mechanism. This facilitates optimal rocking of the truck for quick and careful recovery. The rock-free function performs best when off-road mode is activated, and hill start is deactivated, one of many advanced features designed by DAF engineers. A typical truck tank holds around 500 liters of fuel, allowing drivers to get from point A to point B. But for thieves, this is like liquid gold. Last year, a gallon of diesel at US gas stations cost about $4.50. So it's a good idea to ensure that money isn't going to waste, right? That's why the ICAP system was created. Its main feature is special gas tank caps that trigger an alarm if a thief tries to open them. The GPS tracking option is also great for fleets, allowing you to see exactly which truck the thief is trying to drain fuel from. Plus, ICAP keeps a history of tank openings and closings. Gravel or garbage falling out of the back of a truck leaves someone to clean up the mess. Pedestrians nearby aren't happy about it, and if the debris is large, it can be dangerous for drivers too. To prevent these issues, Harsh has created the flip ando sheeting system. It is also suitable for tipping trailers and can effectively hold even loose loads. The drive is either manual or electric, and the trailer length limit is 12 meters. The sheeting is made of polyester mesh, which is resistant to fading and doesn't absorb water. When a truck transports waste in an open container, there is always a risk of debris scattering onto the road, potentially leading to anything from unpleasant odors to serious accidents. A driver following behind is not expecting a cardboard box, or something even heavier, to come flying toward their windshield. The Raiseable system helps prevent these hazards. It is installed on containers up to 90 cubic meters and resembles either a net or a tarp mounted on a rail system similar to curtains. The Raiseable can be opened or closed in just 7 seconds. Since each system is custom made for its respective container, it guarantees a perfect fit. Check out this trailer. It not only carries up to 36,2 tons, but also extends in length. When fully stretched, it reaches 15 meters, significantly surpassing many competitors. A truck using this trailer can transport multiple pieces of equipment or long loads such as building materials. Its efficiency is further improved by a low-profile design and the adjustable Cush 25K air suspension, which guarantees optimal road clearance. We looked up the price, around $9,000. Kodiak Robotics might not make headlines often, but their contributions to safer and more reliable self-driving trucks are exceptional. Meet Kodiak Driver, a suite of technologies designed to handle even the most challenging conditions. A truck equipped with Kodiak Driver not only provides a 360-degree traffic assessment, but also performs self-diagnostics. Imagine a tire suddenly blowing out. The Kodiak Driver system would react immediately, bringing the truck to a smooth stop while staying in its lane and activating emergency alerts. It's also invaluable in heavy traffic, preventing collisions with lane-changing vehicles or motorcyclists weaving between cars. Clearly, Kodiak Robotics is at the forefront of crucial advancements in autonomous trucking. A shortage of truck drivers is a growing problem in many countries. For instance, Germany alone is short by about 1,000,000 professionals. While employers search for new drivers, companies like EvoCargo offer a different solution. They don't just supply autonomous vehicles, they provide a comprehensive system. EvoCargo's solution excels at short trips, such as within warehouse complexes. Small N1 electric vehicles handle the cargo, traveling up to 200 kilometers on a full charge while carrying loads of up to 2 tons. These vehicles can operate 24/7 if necessary, reducing transportation costs by an impressive 30%. The MRL Rumble Pro is a specialized tool designed for roadwork, ideal for continuous or pattern cutting of asphalt, often required for tasks like renewing pavement markings, laying cables, or fixing defects. In just one pass, the MRL Rumble Pro can process a 41-centimeter wide strip. The main component is the drum, which may not appear large but weighs nearly 5 tons. To keep it cool, the creators added a tank that holds 1,892 liters of water. Despite its size, operating a truck equipped with the MRL Rumble Pro is so straightforward that one person can handle it. Plus, it features a rear-view camera system to make the job even easier. MAN is a company with a history of embracing modern technology. They even helped develop the Ariane space launch vehicle. And of course, they haven't forgotten about their truck drivers. The combination of front detection and EBA Plus helps drivers react more flexibly to road hazards. Front detection uses cameras and radars to monitor the situation and warn of potentially dangerous scenarios. It's especially useful when moving off with pedestrians and cyclists nearby. If the driver doesn't react in time, EBA Plus activates emergency braking and an emergency brake light. This combo is a real lifesaver in dense city traffic with lots of cyclists and pedestrians crossing the road unexpectedly. Rear-view mirrors on cars haven't undergone major changes in the past 100 years until now. Perhaps it's time to move beyond them altogether. Rear is leading the way for mirrorless vehicles by utilizing cameras with at least 2 key advantages. Firstly, drivers can view the blind spot directly in front of the bumper via a separate monitor. Secondly, this technology boosts fuel efficiency by 5%. A bonus? These cameras are mounted on specially designed aerodynamic brackets. Schneider's system also improves nighttime visibility, as the 12-inch monitors are resistant to fog, raindrops, and other obstructions, while distance markers simplify parking. Collectively, drivers using this technology have already covered over 3 million kilometers. Would you give it a try? The Alucar Ice Fighter, a container designed for spreading sand, is directly installed onto the truck. This proves invaluable when icy, slippery roads create hazards. The manufacturer recommends using sand grains sized between 4 and 8 millimeters and highlights that the Alucar Ice Fighter is heated. Available in 2 models with capacities of 55 or 90 liters. Both versions are made from durable 3mm aluminum and can be mounted on either side of the truck. Impressively, the installation process for the new Alucar Ice Fighter takes 50% less time than earlier models. Pricing for this upgrade is available upon request. The engineers at Benelux El Gras have introduced an innovative upgrade for trailer gates. Typically, these gates simply swing open, which is not always practical. For example, if the trailer is parked in a tight space, there is a risk of the gate striking another vehicle, or even injuring someone if left unsecured and slightly ajar. To solve this, Benelux El Gras developed gates that not only swing open, but also slide parallel to the trailer's walls. This innovation allows for easy operation without the need to leave the cabin. Specialists at Napen Trailers are rethinking bumpers. You might assume there's nothing left to innovate, since their primary function is to protect vehicles from serious damage in minor collisions. However, Napen has a unique vision. They've developed a trailer bumper that can raise by 20 centimeters. Why is this useful? Because many countries regulate the minimum distance between the trailer bumper and the ground. On rough terrain, this distance can become too small, risking potential damage. Napan's bumper is remotely controlled, with its position visible from the cabin via indicator lights on the trailer. Truck driving is becoming even more comfortable, with the Dutch company DAF introducing the digital vision system. It not only replaces mirrors but also aids on highways and in loading areas. The options include displaying lines for gauging distances during overtaking and maneuvering, along with providing a wide view of the rear trailer during turns. The system ensures visibility compliance, indicated by a special icon when the view is correct. Another Dutch invention, the side-eye system, assists in handling truck blind spots. Considering that 70% of accidents stem from blind spots, side-eye becomes a lifesaver for many drivers. The system features a radar and camera that display images on a 7-inch screen. An acoustic signal alerts the driver when cars, pedestrians, cyclists, or other road users are detected in the blind spot. Tire edges wear out faster when tire pressure is below normal, while higher pressure increases tension in the contact patch, leading to more wear. To skip the hassle of frequent pressure checks, consider the Tire Pilot Plus system. It automatically monitors and adjusts tire pressure as needed, ensuring uniform pressure across all tires, promoting longer tire life and optimizing fuel consumption. Scale is a research initiative dedicated to improving supply chain efficiency. The project involves 6 partners, including Toyota and Chalmers University of Technology, with funding from the Swedish Energy Agency. Its ultimate goal is to create a fully automated system for loading, unloading, and transporting goods. The project utilizes automated warehouse forklifts from Toyota and compact electric trucks from the Swedish company iRide. These trucks incorporate machine learning, travel up to 180 kilometers per charge, and reach speeds of 30 kilometers per hour. Pininfarina has also collaborated with AC Future to develop the ET, or Electric Transformer House. This vehicle, which looks like a futuristic van on the road, expands when parked to increase its interior space to 37 square meters. Inside, you'll find a kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, and living room. Solar panels on the roof generate up to 25 kilowatt-hours of power, while a system extracts moisture from the air to produce as much as 50 liters of clean water daily. The ET is expected to enter mass production in 2025. Sticking with the theme of innovative trailers, let's explore 2 exceptional examples. First, the Globe 55. It doesn't just include a hydraulic axle, it also boasts a removable gooseneck tow hitch. Capable of carrying 55 tons, this trailer even includes a lockable toolbox for added convenience. Meanwhile, Elphinstone Engineering refuses to be outdone. Specializing in log hauling trailers, their designs feature an extraordinary transformation mechanism. When fully extended, the top model stretches to an impressive 33.5 meters and can handle loads of up to 68 tons. XL Specialized Trailers crafted a nifty trailer specifically for transporting wind turbine blades. It stretches out to 56 m, and if that's not enough, you can extend it to 61 meters with various upgrades. Surprisingly, this length doesn't compromise its reliability. The trailer effortlessly manages loads of up to 40.8 tons. Operating the XL specialized trailer is easy with a special remote control, and detaching hydraulic hoses is a snap, thanks to the detachable hooks. Thank you for watching today's TechNew video. If you find these technological inventions useful, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to see more shocking content. Share your thoughts about these inventions in the comments section below. See you next time.